Good afternoon, my dudes. It is not Wednesday, but a Tuesday, and we're coming out of the gate a little bit earlier this week because there's actually quite a lot of really good stuff in the clearance section this time around. I had squizzed through all of the main sections, the new arrivals and the deals and the specials. And while we are awaiting the Easter specials launch, I thought I'd have a look at the clearance section. And there's a couple of really awesome products in here, most of which I've reviewed. So without further ado, let's get straight into that top 10. Starting off at number 10, we got to mention the Monster Adventurer Pulse. It's a IPX7 waterproof speaker. So yes, as you can see over here, you can put it straight into the water if you needed to. But if you're just casually milling around by the pool in these South African heat waves, then you can take your music with you. And then outside of that, it's got very good battery life and it's extremely powerful compared to a lot of the other Bluetooth speakers and stuff from Monster. This one absolutely bangs. It's kind of hilarious how powerful it is, and having done a review on it, which I'll pop out for you over here, I can vouch for that power personally. At number 9, we've got pretty much now the best bang for buck water cooler on the store. The 360 Aura from Gamdais is coming in at a whole 1,100 Rand with a 2-year warranty as well. So it's not going to fall over on you in a heartbeat. And actually, I've still got my Xion 280R and I've only had to replace the fans. The pump on that is even still working. So yeah, I can attest to them lasting longer than their warranty. And this is a little bit better built and in general, a bit better quality because it's a second generation product. So if you're looking for just a good bang for buck water cooler for your thirsty CPUs, then look no further. At number 8, we've got a bit of an interesting one with the Saramonic Blink 100. It is a 1,800 Rand Type-C connecting dual mic setup. So as you can see, it's intended to be used with phones, but it can also be used with your PC. So if you're doing content and on-the-go kind of stuff and you've got a gimbal setup for your phone, then you need a pretty good mic just to interface with that. Then look no further. At the price point as well of 1,800 Rand, you're not going to find anything, especially with 2 wireless mic outputs. At number 7, we've got the first of the 2 Hotas that I'm going to suggest you, that being hands-on throttle and stick. It's just a better way to control things. You've got technically a dual throttle quadrant because you've got a second throttle over here, and then with the twist grip, those rudder controls are going to be that much easier. Honestly, if you're playing Ace Combat 7, DCS, War Thunder, Microsoft Flight Simulator, this will be able to give you a 95% complete sort of setup. You might want to look at something with a dual throttle quadrant if you are flying big boys with multiple engines on each wing, perhaps. But for most of us who are just into flight combat games and sims, then this will be absolutely perfect. And at number 6, we have the X52 Pro. This is if you're a lot more serious. It is in general just going to be a lot better, and it does come with 1,000 Rand increase in price. But this is a classic. The Saitek X52 Pro has been with us basically unchanged for a number of years, and there's no real way to improve on perfection, is there? I just love as well the LED screen on this, that it's got a full readout over there, which is just, it's flipping cool. I mean, this is like probably one of the last ones you'll need to buy if you're getting quite serious with your flight simming. At number 5, we have the Nitro S300. I'm a huge fan of these chairs, and they honestly don't get enough love, in my opinion. If I was in the market to buy a chair and I hadn't been sponsored 2 of them, thank you, Uncle Evetech, for being legit. But if I needed to buy a chair, I wouldn't look any further. I would honestly get this or the X1000, and now it's at a discount as well. The build quality on this, it can't be understated how comfortable it is. A build quality, I would say, is average for its price. It's what you want to see for the price, but the comfort, they just are the best chairs that I've sat on. At number 4, we got something for the pro gamer. It's a mouse bungee, and it's something that you're always going to have. This kind of setup as well with a spring-loaded version, this isn't going to really break at any point. It's just going to sit on your table, and you'll have it basically forever. They do give a year warranty, but genuinely, it should just carry on lasting forever and ever. And it's Endgame gear, so it's going to have very good build quality as well. Kind of a no-brainer at 300 bucks if it's something you're only going to buy once. At number 3, we have something that I've reviewed and spoken about quite a lot over the last couple of years, and genuinely this has the best color reproduction out of any 240Hz that I've ever used. It's got a delta variance of less than 2, as I remember from the review, and that's how accurate the color reproduction is between each point. And it had pretty much the best HDR that I've ever tested as well. It is a 240Hz 1080p, so you're going to have a little bit of pixelization, but it's also got an image enhancement mode that just makes it that much better. Unfortunately, the price is starting to creep into the region of 1440p monitors, albeit at less refresh rate. But if you're looking for something that you could honestly design on, do video editing and all of that, and then still game on it, then look no further. At number 2, it's cute and it's powerful. It's the MM710 with the Pixart 3389. So it's got a very, very good sensor. This is pretty much the best bang for buck premium gaming mouse on the store. It is built for people with a bit of a smaller hand, which is most of you. Not everybody is a 6-foot mongoloid like myself. So yeah, if you are like, to say 5, but up to about, I'd say a 15 or like, let's say 17-ish centimeter from the middle of your finger to the base of your hand, then it's going to fit for you, especially if you've got a small hand and you just want something that's very good in its general performance and build, then look no further. These are incredibly good bang for buck at 53 grams as well. They are super light. And finally, in the number 1 spot, it had to go to the Vortex 360. Since I did the review, it really was like, okay, Antec, you've woken up and you've really come back to the party. The frosted glass and finish on this is absolutely fantastic looking. But so was the performance. It was really, really good and solid for a 360mm rad. It was giving me the performance that I had hoped to see from it and from Antec for quite a long time. They've improved the pump considerably on this model and the base plate and basically everything in between. So if you're a fan of Antec and you want to support them and get something with a 3-year warranty that's not really going to fail you in any aspect, then look no further. Once again, your boy's done a review, so I'll pop it out over here for you. And that, my friends, is your top 10 from the current clearance specials. There's 121 items there, so there might be something that I didn't personally pick that might be perfect for you. So go and have a look at that. There are hopefully going to be new specials from the Easter specials deals that should be launching probably next week, and then we'll get a whole bunch of specials from all the supporting brands. And the 14th Gen MSI is on the way. I'm told that it's going to be on pre-order from the 21st, so 2 days from now. Those are going to be on pre-order. That's for their new notebooks, the 14th Gen notebooks. I was supposed to be at the launch event, but it was when I was very sick, so unfortunately I didn't manage to get you any content on that. But we'll see what they've got prepared for us in 2 days, and then maybe we'll have a little chat about it next week. Anywho, that is all I've got for you this week. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please do hit us up with a like and subscribe, and I will see you on the flip side.